I found the house or apartment I want to buy. So, you finally found your dream property? No biggie. Your notaire is there to help you through the sale. Just follow the guide. First of all, check the information for the property. Regarding the financial elements, regardless of the type of property, you need to know how much the notaire's fees, the frais d'acte, will be, the property tax, the property management fees. On the legal side, you'll need to see the technical surveys and specific documents for your property. For houses, the building permit and planning permission, the technical survey for the sewerage, and the technical specification and regulations if the property is in a private drive. For apartments, the rules of co-ownership and the report from the last general meeting of co-owners. Remember to check this information before signing the preliminary contract of sale, the promesse de vente, to avoid any nasty surprises later on. Next, you can make an appointment with your notaire to sign the promesse de vente. What's the promesse de vente? It's the most important document of all. It sets out in detail the agreement between buyer and seller, conditions that can't be amended without the agreement of the two parties. The seller is bound by the promesse de vente. They can't back out. You are also bound by the promesse de vente, on condition that certain suspensive conditions are met. You also have the right to a 10-day cooling-off period once you receive notification that will be sent to you. Unless the seller agrees otherwise, the buyer will pay a sum of money when signing the promesse de vente to show their good faith. The notaire holds the money, which is deducted from the final sale price if everything goes to plan. If the sale cannot go ahead for reasons beyond your control, you will get the money back. Next step, check your diary and make a date to sign the final contract of sale, the acte de vente. Note, if the contract is not signed by that date, the promesse de vente is null and void. Depending on the reason that the sale doesn't go ahead, you may be liable for penalties. But let's not go too fast. There are a few steps to complete before you can sign. The waiting time depends on administrative formalities necessary for all property sales that the notaire will have to respect. Obtaining credit if you need a bank loan. On that subject, you have an initial period to submit your request for a loan. You need to provide proof that you have done so to the notaire. You then have a second period while your loan is approved. This is the contract you sign with the bank. Once you have the offer, let your notaire know and send them a copy. Finally, the waiting time also depends on any other suspensive conditions stated in the promesse de vente. In fact, all elements necessary for the sale must be mentioned in the suspensive conditions to protect you in case they are not met. So, the notaire has all the administrative documents and your loan is approved? It's time to make an appointment to sign. But before you do, remember, visit the property one last time. It's the moment to read all the utilities meters. And don't forget you need to insure the property. The notaire will give you an account statement to release the funds. As the buyer, you must pay the sale price by bank transfer 2 to 3 days before signing. Check with your bank that they have made the transfer. Now it's time to go back to the notaire's office. You will sign the contract of sale and the seller gives you the keys to the property. Welcome to your new home. You just need to move your stuff in. Because each sale is different, contact your notaire.